Hello everybody. Welcome to Ventures Inspirations. My name is Tanya. Thanks for joining me today. I decided to stay in for a couple days. I've been doing so many Goodwill videos, and it's a lot of work, so I need to relax a bit. And plus, it's kind of cold out as well. And I've had subscriber complain, so I guess she wants me to do more things inside. And she's helping me. She's helping me because I really need to. I don't need to be going to the thrift store a lot, but they do bring you some good views, and so you have to work hard on YouTube, to be successful. Um, Unfortunately, I'm not like have a big giant family, or I have like a fashion life, or I like to eat out a lot. So it's my channel slow. So Goodwill videos do good on those type of people. Yes, you benefit from it. So I will go back to Goodwill, but I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna be doing some jewelry tutorials. I got some beads I need to sort. Maybe paint a few things. And today we're doing cooking. So today I'm going to be boiling, like stewing some plantains and then frying some plantains. Something simple. I don't know if it's so healthy, but I didn't want no meat, and I've been eating salads all week. You see, I'm like losing so much weight. So this is that beautiful dress that I bought. Can you see it? I thrifted it a while back. I love it. It's not too fashionable, but it's so comfortable, and I love it. Like when you have guests and you need something comfortable, it's a kind of like not pleated skirt. It's a dress, but it's kind of like how they fasten the inside to make it look like it have a belt, so that it looks like you have on a dress and a shirt. Yeah, but it's actually, a skirt. It looks like you have on a skirt and a shirt, but it's actually a dress. I love it. It's so kind of like country and just so comfortable. I love it. That's why I put it on to cook. And of course, you got to cover your hair when you're cooking. Okay, so let me show you the ingredients. Oh, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. And for all my viewers and subscribers, I love you guys. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I couldn't be here without you guys. Okay, looks a bit dark in this corner. I'm not sure why. Normally when I use this corner, it's real bright. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, this is that beautiful bouquet. If you watch me make it on the previous video. Oh, and these are called wildflowers. You can order them on Amazon. You're supposed to sit them out in the sun and they bloom, but there's no sun out, so I have to wait till the sun. Hopefully they'll still bloom, but I just love them. And they paired so nice with that picture, because the picture has like the beige and the browns. It just looks perfect. So I have it on the dining table, but I put it here for the shot. It looks too cute. I don't know, is this light too bright? Let me move this out the shot. Ooh, that even brighter. Oh, but we need that light. I think that's better, yeah, because we don't need that blinding people. Okay, so here's my ingredients. I have tomatoes. You're supposed to use a red onion. And I got this recipe off of the internet some years back before YouTube started. It was just the internet. Um, and we have some cilantro, a green pepper, green bell pepper, and you're supposed to use red onion, but I don't have any, so I'm going to use my leek. Yeah, so I just ordered this stuff. I didn't order the red onion because I need to get rid of this leek. They don't last too long in the fridge, and you see it's still fresh, so I want to go ahead and use. I had a whole full one left. And I'm going to put a little bit of thyme. I got some garlic and ginger. And I forgot I was out of ginger, but I have a little piece. You don't want a lot of ginger in it anyway. And then I have a few pieces of ginger and garlic I found. But okay, so these are supposed to be green. But when you're ordering things, this is what they bring you. So I ordered 2 sweet and 2 green, but he bought all sweet. But they're not too sweet because they would be more black. So hopefully they could still boil up like a plantain. So when you like stewing or preparing like meat, and you need like a starch and use plantain, you don't use the yellow and the black one. That's a sweeter one that you would fry. But this is what I got, 4 of the same. Yeah, I've never boiled this kind, but we're gonna try it today because this is what I wanted for lunch. So I already washed them. So I guess we'll do the plantains last. Let's just cut up the veggies. And you're gonna do the pepper and the onion, whatever kind of onion you're using, very small. You don't want it to stand out in the dish. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I'm going to just slice and dice. I need to get a better shot. Okay, that's a little better. I still haven't gotten to Target. Hopefully soon. I need to get to Target. You know, the Target isn't by the thrift store. It's so, like, miles and miles away. So when I'm at the thrift store, I've just been going to, like, the stores that's near the thrift stores, which is mostly like a dollar store, I think it's called. Yeah, dollar store. I think that's what it's called. That's all that's near the thrift stores. I don't see much of nothing else. And I've been wanting to go to Target, but it's so far out. Then remember I had to go to Michael's, so that's so far out too. Thank God I got a friend to drive me there, but okay, I think that'll be enough. You don't need a whole lot, unless it just depends on what you like in the dish. If you like a lot, I may not even use all of that. Okay, let's set this aside. And then let's do some of this beautiful leeks. And remember, you have to clean inside. See how I washed all the way through? All that dirt be piled up in there, even in the smaller ones. So soak it. Let it soak and then pull each one apart and go ahead and clean them. And I have my bag. I always keep a bag to put my trash. So clean up is easy. And we're going to do the same small dice. I should have sharpened my knife. I had guests over recently, and we were cutting a lot of. We made pineapple smoothies, and we would do a lot of chopping. So it's not too dull, but we did salads, and we did tuna salads. Well, to be honest, we had ordered like pizza and like hot wings and side salads. But I really didn't want any pizza or hot wings, and another friend didn't really want none, so we did like some more salads, and the salad that came wasn't too fresh. So I had fresh salad in the fridge, so we pulled out salad and we decided to add some tuna. And one of my viewers, forgot which one, said to add the water in the can to the sauce when you're making the mayonnaise sauce for the actual tuna. We did that, but it was so soggy. Maybe I should have put the whole can, maybe just a few drops. It was tasty, it tastes delicious, but we couldn't eat it. It was like soup. So next time I want to maybe put a drop of that liquid in it or none at all. But it was a great idea. And also if you like, some people don't have teeth and stuff and they need a smoother tuna. I mean, that would be perfect because it was like almost like soup, and you can just put it on one thin piece of bread and actually eat that. You get that soft bread. So we had to discard that and make another batch, but I think it was my fault. I don't think the subscriber meant for me to pour a whole can of water in there, just maybe some for flavor. Yeah. I like more of a firmer tuna. Yeah, I like it firmer where it's like, kind of chunky and thick. Yeah, that's how I like mine. We all like different textures of food. And so I got enough of that side. I want to get some of this green side in. So I'm going to give this a slice. And then I'm going to dice it. You know, because this has a lot of flavor too. And I think that's enough. Yeah, I think that might be enough. Maybe I'll just put that in since it's right there. Even though I said to dice it, it doesn't matter. And you don't have to dice these. You can cut them any way you want. You can put this stuff in whole, as long as it gets the flavor. I haven't made this dish in a long time. I hope it comes out right, because I really don't even remember how to make it, but I'll figure it out as I go. Because when I was ordering the ingredients, I almost forgot the cilantro. And yes, you got to have cilantro in it. So this is an old piece of ginger that I had in the refrigerator. So I'm just cutting off, like kind of like the dry spots. Yeah. Okay. And I've never made this dish with ginger, but for some reason I want to put a piece of ginger in it today. And I already soaked and washed these. You don't have to peel your ginger if you don't want to. In fact, I've said before that I think most of the flavor is in that skin. It's real tough. It's like the end of the ginger. That's why it was the last piece. Okay, that should do it. It's just enough. And then we're going to put some garlic. And I have a whole garlic, but I want to use these little pieces that I have left. I found a bunch of them all over the bottom of the refrigerator. And you know, food is expensive, so there's nothing wrong with them. They're totally fresh. They just got lost in the kitchen, in the refrigerator. So I smash my garlic so the skin comes right off. You see that? It comes right off. Instead of sitting there trying to peel it, it takes all day. Yeah. Comes right off. You have to give it a whack. And I also try to leave sometimes a little piece of that skin too on the garlic. Okay, we're going to chop these up a bit. Okay, so I never made this dish with garlic and ginger. I've only used red onion, the bell pepper. So I hope it tastes good. But I'm eating healthier, so you want to add some ginger and some garlic. Yeah. Like I don't have enough room. I don't want to hit this plate. That's a beautiful plate. I don't want to hit it. Okay. It's all smashed up. I wanted to add a little bit of ginger to this dish. And anytime I use ginger, I always pair it with garlic. So that's how I added the ginger and the garlic. I don't think I need any more, so I'll save that for next time. And I even have another piece of ginger left. Good. I need to purchase some more. And then we're going to slice the tomato. No, let's do the cilantro first. Because, you know, when you do the tomato, the board is so wet. So I don't like cilantro stems. So I'll cut that off, and then I'm just going to give it a rough chop. And that's it. That's all you have to do to that. That's done. And normally when I buy my cilantro, it's much greener. But, you know, when you're ordering things, this is how they bring them. Yeah, I wouldn't have purchased this one. Thank God it's not any lighter. But I like, when the vegetable's green, I like it to be green. I don't like it to be light green or yellow. It's even worse. Okay. Let's slice this up. Remember to wash all your ingredients. I already washed everything. I'm kind of doing like a thin slice. You can even cut it this way. Doesn't matter. See the same slice. I think that might be enough on that. And I'm gonna give it one slice down. And then for extra flavor, I ordered these. Actually, I ordered the mixed tomatoes, where they have all different colors, yellow, green. That's what I wanted, but it's obvious they didn't have it because I had to substitute these. But nevertheless, it still has a different flavor than that big tomato. Yeah. And normally when I'm cooking this, I like redder tomatoes. You see, this is still right. I would have bought a redder one for this man. So when you're ordering online, you have to remember, because you can talk in the chat. Well, I know every app is different, but this app is called Instacart, and there's a chat that you could chat. And I could have just told the shopper to make sure they get 2 green ones. But you know, I picked them out, so. In fact, I should refund my money because that's not what I ordered. But since I'm going to use them, I'm not going to refund. I just hope it comes out good. Like I said, I've never boiled yellow bananas. I've only boiled green banana. It's called plantain. Plantain or plantain. These are called sweet plantains, but it's normally blacker. So thank God that he didn't bring the black one, so I think it'll work. I already said that, but I'm ranting, yes. Because I'm going, you know, I spent my money and I'm going through all of this, including the video, and I hope it tastes good. Okay, so we're all done with our veggies. See, everything's nicely chopped. Everything's so fresh and beautiful. Make sure you start with fresh ingredients. If you don't have fresh ingredients, you will not enjoy your dish. And make sure you soak and rinse these really good before you attempt to cut them. And I'm going to cut the ends off. And then you can go down where they have the lines or the indentions on the plantain itself. There's all sorts of ways to cut these. Yeah. All sorts of ways. Looks like it wants to peel off. Sometimes just peel it off. Yeah, they do look sweet. See, the plantains are normally white. When you buy them green, they're normally white. These are sort of yellow, and that means they turn sweet already. I'm going to still give it a shot. I hope it tastes good. And this dish is mostly supposed to be plantain and tomato, like a stew. A stew, yeah. And I'm sure it's an African dish. Yeah. And I'm going to be peeling them all because I will be frying some and boiling some. And normally this dish is made with a meat, either beef or like a pork. Even I used to make it with chicken. And you would just stew the chicken up with the same ingredients: the garlic, the onion, the tomato. Not even the garlic, just the onion and the tomato and the cilantro. So you would brown your meat just a bit, and then you would brown the onion, add that tomato, let that tomato stew in there and brown, and then you would add water and let it boil. And then you would eat that with this dish. Well, I took out too much in that one. I can actually fry that piece. When you're cutting the ends off, don't cut too much of the plantain. These things are quite pricey these days. A friend of mine, she lives here. She's from Nigeria. And she just came back. She called me day before yesterday. She said the food there is so inexpensive. She couldn't believe it, especially the vegetables and the fruits. Oh my goodness. And I was like, I know, I see it on YouTube all the time. Okay, let's sit these in the bowl so I can cut them. And for the ones that I'm gonna boil, I'm gonna cut in half, and then cut it in half again. So just like that, I'm just going right down the center, cutting it in half. Okay. Let me move this over here. Wait a minute. Okay, this plate has some water from when I cleaned the vegetables. I'm just removing the water, because you know when you fry banana, you don't want water to hit that grease. That. For the ones that I'm going to fry, I'm going to just put a paper towel down just to make sure that the water comes out. Yeah. This one is small. I'm going to just boil it just like that. I'm not going to even cut it in half. So the ones I'm going to fry, I'm going to cut into thirds. So you cut one end off, and then you cut down, and so it'd be 3 slices. See, 3 slices. And you can fry the banana any kind of oil you want. I'm using some olive oil today. Okay. This one's going to get sliced down the middle, because I'm going to be boiling that one. You can even cut it like that to boil it. You know, sometimes the ends is kind of thick, so you just want to sort of make sure it boils properly. Okay, I think I better fry another piece. So, maybe that one. I think that's enough. I don't want too many fried ones, but I don't want too many boiled ones either. Because it's just me, not having any guests today. I won't see my friends until I don't know when at this point. Okay. So we're going to turn the camera around. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good shot. I was ordering this, but ordering this. I was adding the olive oil, but I had to adjust that view. And you don't want too much oil, but you want a substantial amount. And I have like a medium heat. You know, it's good if you can cook outdoors on like wood. It's so much better. You get a better flavor from this dish. Like I said, this comes from Africa. And they make it, I've never seen them prepared inside the house. This time I'm going to fry the plantains once I'm done with this. Because last time I was going back and forth and it was quite confusing. Yeah. So, I'm going to focus on this. So it's so funny. Every time I do these cooking tutorials, I take my smoke detector down. Because I don't want it to go off because the house is so small. And normally when I cook, it goes off. When I'm doing stuff with like sauteing with the olive oil, it always goes off. So thank God so far I've been remembering, but I know it's going to be one cooking tutorial. When I forget, you're going to hear that thing going beep, 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 beep. And I'm going to have to pause and go run and get it down. But so far I've been remembering prior to the show. Okay, this is hot. We're going to go ahead and add, what should we add first? I think we'll do the peppers. And I wanted to add some hot pepper, so I had a piece of bonnet pepper left. I'm just gonna add it in. You're gonna add your onion and your pepper. I don't know if I should have put it all in. It's quite a bit. But, oh, also, you should use a stew pot, something bigger. But I didn't feel like digging for it. This was sitting right in the rack where I wash the dishes, so I just grabbed it. You know, make life easier for me. The more I bend, the more pain I'm in. So I turned that down just a bit. So we're gonna let this saute up a bit, just to get it kind of softened up a bit. And then we're going to add the garlic and the ginger. Let that saute up a bit, then we'll add the tomatoes. And if you want your meat, remember what I said, you just saute your meat up in some oil with a little bit of the same onion and pepper that you're using, and the garlic, ginger if you want, and the tomato, cilantro. You're using the same ingredients for your meat that you would your bananas, so this way the dish will blend together and taste the same. Well, you know, it'll pair together. You don't want to make meat and make a whole different taste, like barbecue meat or meat with soy sauce. No, 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 no. You want it to pair with the dish, so you would just use the same ingredients. And of course, salt and pepper to taste. Okay, that's enough of that. We're going to add the ginger and the garlic. And remember, I never put ginger and garlic in this dish. This is my first time. I'm sure it'll taste good. Yeah. So give it a little mix so the ginger and the garlic can drop to the bottom of the pan. Can you see? Yes, 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 you can see. Looks delicious. I wish you was here. It smells so good. I'm like smelling that bonnet pepper, and then it was already smelling good, but once I add that ginger and that garlic, oh. And if you haven't cooked with bonnet pepper, you really need to incorporate it in your food, especially like chicken and stews. It gives such a beautiful flavor. If you're making like oxtails or goat meat, make sure you use some bonnet pepper. It brings it to a whole nother level. I'm so glad I didn't go out today to Goodwill because I'm not feeling good at all. In fact, let me get some water. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes. I think I'm going to need a little bit more oil too. And you want these to stew down all the way. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. I'm adding very little drops. Okay. Where's my water? I didn't even bring my water. Let me go get my water. I should turn the fire up a bit. No, maybe not. I don't want it to burn. You know, you have that ginger and that garlic in there, that stuff will burn. Go ahead and put the cover on. I thought I heard somebody knocking. It was just the mailman. I'm just breaking up the tomatoes. You pretty much want the tomatoes to kind of dissolve because it's going to like prepare a sauce to flavor the plantain. So I'll come back. I'm going to let this stew up for, I guess, about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll come back. Okay, so it's been like 3 minutes, but I guess I had the fire too low. So I turned the fire up now to get it going. And you know what I think would pair nice with this? Some eggplant. Yes. I think. I'm not sure, but I think it would. You know, tomatoes and eggplants pair so well together. Okay, but at this point, I think we can go ahead and add this. Did I not cut that one? Nope, I didn't cut that one. And we're going to add some water. I should have had the water ready, but I didn't. So let me grab some water. And let's turn the fire up on high to bring this to a boil. Just barely covering the plantain. And I have the fire on high. Like that's why I said, if you cook this outside, so much better. And give it a little stir to kind of incorporate the flavor into the plantain. I know it looks delicious. I know. It looks delicious. Like I said, I don't know if this is the healthiest dish, but it's yummy. And it's so easy to prepare. So easy. Trying to pull some of this stuff up. Okay. Just a little bit, you know, you want to pull a little of the ingredients on top of the plantains. It's all going to ball down together, so you don't have to worry about it. And at this point, I guess you could add maybe a drop of chicken stock. I'm just giving options. Maybe some pepper and salt. maybe some red pepper flakes. You know, I'm not sure, but you know, to your liking. But I'm gonna add this thyme before I forget. I really didn't like this thyme. It's the organic. Like I said, I don't like organic products. They're so different. I like the hard box on the regular organic. These are all soft. They don't have a lot of flavor like the, you know, I'm used to that thyme flavor. But nevertheless, you know, it's still thyme. And remember I showed you before, you pull away from the grain and then you get the pieces of thyme so you can actually eat them. Yes, you're more than welcome to put the sticks in, but you really can't eat the sticks. But like these are so soft, I guess you can eat them. I'm going to put a little bit more. So you see how the flower, the leaves sit up? You pull the opposite direction, they come right off. And thyme is a herb. Okay, so it's up to a boil. Let me add a little bit more thyme. And then we're going to turn the fire down and let this simmer. And we're going to put the top on. So we'll let that simmer. Okay, then we're going to move to this side and we're going to start sauteing our plantains. I don't want it too close because I don't want that oil popping. Okay. Let's put the fire on. And for plantains, you need like a medium-high heat. And you could dice these, slice them, it doesn't matter. This is just how I prefer it because I don't like a lot of pieces to pick up. This makes it so much easier. And for this you need like a special, what is this called? I can't think of the name, but something with holes in it. And this is called a what? A clamp? No, not a clamp. I can't think of the name. I can't think of names lately. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. It's a part of life. And I had already put the oil in. Every time I make plantains, I like to use my cast iron pans. If you don't have any cast iron pots, go to the thrift store. You will find some because you see I'm always showing some in my video clips. Also, Walmart sells cast iron pots because let me show you. I got a big one. Oh Lord, you know what? It may just be so heavy. I don't know if I want to lift it, but give me a minute. It's really heavy. See this big one? Yeah, I got this from Walmart some years ago. I got it some years ago, but I'm assuming they still sell it. It's in the back in the camping section. When you go to Walmart, go to the opposite side of the store from the food section and look for the camping section. It's normally where they have like in the back where they like where you go like repair, like to get tires on your car. That part of the Walmart, they have a lot of camping supplies. You'll find these pans. Now, I bought that pot years ago, but I'm sure they still have it. That's like when Walmart kind of first opened up. I went to see what it was about. I don't like Walmart. I'm giving my stew a little mix, just a gentle mix. Oh, it looks delicious. I'm not going to say I don't like Walmart. Let me take that back. Because Walmart is like excellent, especially if you have a family. They have things for the men, things for the female, things for the children, and you could really enjoy your shopping moment, or shopping adventure. But I don't like their produce, and that's what I mostly buy. I don't like their produce. I've tried it time and time again, and I just don't like it. I don't like their produce at all. So, and I definitely don't like their meat. A couple of times I purchased their meat, I got so sick. But we're all different. And like my daughter, she loves Walmart. That's her favorite store. For me, yes. So if I go to her house and have chicken, I have to have a little piece because I don't want to get sick from it because I will get sick. The good thing is that she cleans it really good with vinegar and lemon. And so maybe I never did that, so probably that's why I was getting sick. I think Walmart, I hate to say this, but I believe like their managing system and their shipping and handling and their refrigeration system is not so much of the best. And maybe that's why I was getting sick from the meat. I don't know, but I never got sick from their beef because I was buying the steaks for my son and I would eat a little piece. I never got sick from that. But I got sick from the chicken. I even tried their rotisserie chicken and I got sick from that immediately. Yeah. I think this is hot. Let's see. Yep, it's hot. And you just pop these right in. And to be honest, I really never fried plantains this right. I always buy the yellow plantains with the black on it for frying because they're the sweetest. And hopefully this will taste good. Let me see if that fire is too high. No. And like I said, if you can cook this dish outside on wood, it's so much more flavorful. Excuse me. I'm going to give my stew a mix. I think I need to add a little bit more water. It's gotten so thick. So I'm going to give it a mix and then add a little bit more water. And maybe I don't need any more water. Let me check the texture. If you got to check the texture on these things. So if the plantain is soft and soggy, I'm talking about the sauteed part, then that means you don't need to add water because then it's almost cooked. Yeah, it actually is getting soft, so excuse me, I'm not going to add any more water. Because it wasn't so ripe, that's why. Remember I said I always use green plantain. So but it wasn't so ripe, it's soft already. Normally the ripe one takes a little bit longer to cook. Okay, and we're going to let these brown up. And you see I keep checking this because I don't want it to burn. You got to keep checking it. I'm going to add a little bit more water because I don't want it to burn. Just a drop. Isn't it so cute? I think I showed it before. It's a pottery mug with a little beer. Who makes it? Wait. It says Pixon Forge? Pixon Forge pottery, something like that. Yeah. I had to get my magnifying. I'm going to give these a little turn. And I need to set this up for when the plantains come out. I'm just going to put some paper and then some paper towels on top. I was going to use the paper, but I'd rather use a brown paper bag. Yeah. My mom used to use these for the flour when she would cook chicken. Okay. See, catch the grease. Oops. check on this. All I'm doing is tumbling it and mixing them over. So all that tomato and pepper can flavor the plantain. This one's almost done. It's almost done. I'm going to go ahead and add the cilantro in. So I'm pretty much done cleaning. I already washed the cutting board, the glass bowl. All I do, I gotta wash these pots. Yeah, well that's a bummer. But they're not getting washed today, I can tell you that much. I'm gonna eat and sit back and relax and then prepare for a video. I guess I can leave the same dress on. I just need to do my hair. So my ex came to visit me, and before he traveled, because he traveled, family member sick, so he traveled. But it's funny because I didn't answer the door, so he had to ring the phone. He said, "What were you doing?" I said, "I was doing my hair. I'm preparing for a video." He said, "You have to do your hair for a video in the house?" I said, "Well, you don't have to, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Leave it in the comments. See how brown that is? So we're going to go ahead and take that out. But leave it in the comments. I don't know. Should I do my hair or not? I don't know. I think it looks better if my hair is done. You know, and especially when I put on jewelry, because I'm inspiring people to dress up and wear their jewelry and not be depressed and, get up and get out. Yeah. So if you're new to this channel, I have disabilities. So this channel is helping me with my anxiety, my depression, and also with me moving around, Yeah. Because my legs are so weak. And so that's why I started the gym, because I need to get some motion in my legs. There was a nurse came here recently, and she says I think it's PAD in my legs. Yeah, it's not good at all. So, and you can get a stroke from that. But I said, I know my legs are weak. All those surgeries I had, I've never been able to rebuild all the strength back. Okay, this stuff is frying up perfectly. Let's check this. Let me bring you on this side. Let's check this out and see what we got going over here. I don't want that oil to get on my ring light or my phone. Oh, I think these are done. Yep, it's done. See that? Oh, it looks delicious. I love the colors. It looks like we're like in the tropical island somewhere. I tell you, man, these islands, they have such beautiful food. I don't know what we've been doing here in the States, but our food is plain and boring. Like Italy, Greece, oh my God, all the Hawaii, Florida, the Africa, all the West Indian islands, Jamaica. I can go on and on. Their dishes are just so vibrant. Oh, Asia, how could I forget them? And then all the Hispanic countries, their foods, it's just phenomenal. Oh my God. Please incorporate some things, different things into your dishes. Even if you live in one of those places that I talked about, get ideas from another place. This came out delicious. Delicious, delicious. I could add a little bit more water, but I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to mess it up. So I guess let me give it a taste. Yeah, I guess it's done. I don't like them too cooked where it's mushy. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. Mm. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna take these almost done and I'm gonna plate everything up. I'll be right back. Okay, here we have it. I mean, it looks delicious. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to taste. I'm gonna taste with you guys. And then you can add some of the stew. Some of that delicious sauce. Like I said, I should have added more water. Yeah, I think I'm going to add some water in the pot because there's more in the pot and create a little bit more of the sauce because the plantain is so thick that it absorbed almost completely all the sauce that I put, and I put a lot of sauce in here. Okay, so that's my portion. And I guess I'll have plantain on the side. Gotta have one of those. Now, like I said, I don't think this is the healthiest dish. I think I'm gonna have another one. I don't think this is the healthiest dish, but I mean, it's delicious. Okay, let's taste. I hope you enjoyed this cooking segment. Oh my gosh, it looks delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh. I could taste like the peppers, that garlic. Mmm. Mmm. It's so delicious. Oh my gosh. It's like out of this world. Mmm. I would prefer the greener plantains, the more riper ones, because this is a little too sweet. Yeah, and it's not supposed to be sweet. The ones you fry are supposed to be sweet. Yes. Here we go. It's so delicious. Let's have a piece of this fried one. Mmm. Out of this world. But this right here, this is an amazing dish. And like I said, you can pair it with meat if you want. But remember, if you're pairing it with meat, to use the same ingredients so it can, pair together. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? mm. Mm-mm-mm. Delicious. I'm going to wrap some up for my neighbor because there's no way I can eat all of this. And I don't think this is the kind of dish that you want sitting around too many days. You want to cook it fresh, serve it fresh, and, serve it up. That means, you want to eat it up. Because, like, how would you even heat it? I guess you'd have to steam it. Mmm. So good. Mmm. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please try this dish. Remember, the plantains that you stew, they have to be green. Green with no black on it. No sogginess. Green, ripe, and firm and hard plantain or banana. And then for the ones that you fry, they need to be soft, not mushy, but not even soft, tender to the touch. And majority of the banana or plantain has to be black, because the sweeter it is, the better it tastes when you fry it. Okay. And like I said, I don't know if this is the healthiest dish, but I mean, it sure tastes good. I mean, as long as you have a small portion, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Please enjoy. Make this for your family and friends, and God bless.